welcome to CtrlAltCraft. Rose with you, and today we have another speed build. You might notice that my background is looking different. I mentioned in my previous video that I recently swapped rooms with a housemate, so that is why you are noticing quite a difference. But today we have a speed build that I did that was a challenge. It was the shell challenge. So I started off with the shell of the build. I wasn't allowed to change the exterior walls, and I had to make something out of these 3 rooms, essentially. Now, the challenge was done by a streamer on Twitch called That Black Dress, or she's also known as Casey. That's her name. And she did this challenge. She set it up. She said it had to be 3 self-contained tiny homes. And I think the idea in the description was that they had to be like a trailer park kind of dealio, trailer homes. So that's what we did. The other criteria was that it had to be base game only. So it was really difficult between not being able to build anything other than residential and only being able to use base game items. I found it really difficult. I actually was streaming this last night on Twitch at the time of recording, and I had already started and built something, and I hated it. I was not feeling very inspired. I was actually feeling really sick while I was streaming, and I got like halfway through it and just gave up. And I was like, I can't do this. I'll try and finish it tomorrow morning. And I woke up this morning and I was like renewed. I was like, I've got a better idea. So what I've done is basically an ultra modern build, like a futuristic build. Like if this would be what trailer homes will look like in the future, you know, and it's very, yeah, ultra modern, white, lots of greenery, and bright and airy, and yeah, so it's sort of got that kind of aesthetic going for it, I guess. And each of the 3 trailers is self-contained. You can sleep, eat, bath, toilet, except I think in the smallest one I didn't put a sink in, so after you go to the toilet you'll have to have a shower to get your hygiene up. And I haven't play tested any of them, so I don't actually know if they're all usable in all their functions and facets, but I never play test anything I make. If it's not play test friendly, if you can't play with it, then just edit it till you can. I mean, I don't care. But yeah, so that's what we've made. We've made 3 ultra modern caravans, basically. And it was a major challenge because I was limited by only base game items, and that's really hard. There were lots of times where I thought, oh, I'll use this item. Oh no, actually I can't. And that made it really difficult, like really difficult. Anyway, you can see here we just about finished the first one already. It's super tiny, with barely a kitchenette, bed, dining area, and bathroom. And we basically cut and paste a lot of the items from each trailer into the others. So they're kind of the same, they just get bigger and bigger and bigger. So perhaps not a lot of creativity, but I was limited with what I could do. And I found that really difficult. But yes, anyway, we're in the middle of a uni semester at the moment. At the time of recording, I am flat out with assessment. But I'm still streaming 3 days per week. So if you want to check that out, you can scroll down to the description box below, and you will find all of my details there for Twitch. And I'd love to have you along. It would be great to see you there. But yeah, so that's been a bit of fun. I haven't really done much crafting recently. Still very flat and uninspired in that front, so I don't know when another crafting video is going to come out. I guess we'll wait and see. What else have I been doing? I do have here in the corner a statue. Oh, over here. There we go. A statue that looks like Link from Breath of the Wild. That's because it is Link from Breath of the Wild. I did a stream last week? Yes, last week. At the time of recording. And okay, let me start with the premise. I've explained this so much to so many people on Twitch. But basically, I was dared to eat an entire packet of Mountain Dew Doritos. If you don't have Mountain Dew Doritos in your country, you are lucky. Because they are disgusting. They are awful. And I was dared to eat an entire packet of those. And in exchange, my Twitch community fundraised the entire amount to buy me the Link PVC statue from EB Games here in Australia, which was very exciting. So that's got its own box, its own cube on my shelf, which I love. The detail on it is amazing. Like, the paint is, like, sharp, and, like, everything is just, oh, it's perfect. It's really good. So I'm really glad that's got its own little spot on my shelf. What else have I been up to? I've been playing more on my Switch again. I sort of took a break from that for a couple of weeks, I think. I kind of died down from Animal Crossing, and now I'm getting back into it. I've been playing some Dead Cells. I'm playing Pokemon Sword on stream tonight. Right after this recording, I have to get ready and then live stream. So that's what I'll be doing tonight, playing some Pokemon Sword. But yeah, like, the Switch is just, oh, it's such a great little console. I traded in my old one finally. So I had an old one, it was dying. I ended up swapping it out for the Animal Crossing limited edition Switch. I've actually got it here. Check this out. Oh yeah. It's got fingerprints all over it. But that's my Animal Crossing Switch, and I just bought a really cool case from Fun Labs that is a Animal Crossing Switch case to match with my Animal Crossing Switch. So I'm loving it. But I traded in my old one. I didn't trade it in straight away because I wanted to have some time where I could, like, transfer all my old saves over, transfer some Animal Crossing items and money over and all that kind of stuff. So I did all that, finally traded it in today, and I think I got quite a bit in store credit. So that'll be exciting to spend at some point. I'm just waiting for Nintendo to release some better first-party games. The only one they've announced so far is some Pikmin remake that everyone's angry about. And, like, I'm just waiting for, like, another, well, they probably won't do another Pokemon so soon, but, you know, like, or another Zelda remake, or another Mario game, or I don't know, they need to do something. They've got nothing lined up at the moment except for some stupid Pikmin game that no one wants, so I don't know, we'll see. But we're nearing the end of the build because it's quite a tiny build and the shell was already done, so that does make it easier. I just thought I'd add a little pond as something a little bit extra to the build. I felt like the trailer homes were kind of missing something more around and about, so we did a little pond. Again, still only able to use base game items, which was really hard. But what I ended up with, I am mostly happy with, right? Like, I'm not mad with what I ended up with. I wasn't happy with what I had last night and what I was working on, but this I could be proud of, and I'm entering this into Casey's contest. So if you would like to join, by the time this goes live, you should have a couple of days. If you want to check it out yourself, I will leave a link in the description box down below to that challenge. But yeah, this is what I ended up with. This is the finished product. I haven't play tested it, like I said, but you are welcome to do that yourself. Anyway, thank you so much, guys, for listening to my weird ramblings tonight. And I hope you're all having a fantastic day wherever you are, and I'm going to catch you all next time.